speaking of the association, did we have a finals preview on Saturday night? The Warriors and Celtics faced off and all eyes were on Steph Curry and Kyrie Irving, who both showed out. Steph led all scorers with 49 points in the Dubs win, while Kyrie held his own with 37. Max, I'll ask you this. Do you think Kyrie will ever catch Curry as an overall player?
Yes, the answer is yes. And I could easily just say, look, he's 25 and Curry's 29. So as Curry ages, and as smart as Curry's game is, it does rely on quicks, you know, and all that stuff is going to age. He's not super big. He's strong for his size, but he's small. But I'm not just going to make the argument that Kyrie's younger. I'm going to make the argument, Stephen A. Smith, that Kyrie is coming for Steph regardless. At this moment, Steph is still better than Kyrie. And really what it comes down to, they both have great handles. Kyrie maybe a little bit better. They both finish really well in the paint. Kyrie finishes better. They both bomb it from long range. This game a couple days ago, Kyrie was pulling up from well behind the arc and stroking it. But Steph Curry is in a class by himself. He has an advantage there. When you shake it all out, Steph is the better player. He's still the better player. But here it is. We have seen them in crunch time in the finals. In the finals, Kyrie is a more clutch player than Steph Curry. People call him a finisher, right? But what we see is, in the moment of truth, you'd rather have Kyrie than Steph so far. And if you're saying it's competitive between the two, and one guy is better when you need him the most, and on top of that, he's 4 years younger, he's going to catch him. Kyrie's going to catch Steph.
You know, Max, you have this habit of bringing up Steph Curry as if this dude is some choker. You know, he just doesn't show up. He doesn't get it done. I just want to throw some numbers by you because I know you appreciate numbers, sir, Mr. Analytic Dude. Do you realize that Steph Curry is averaging 26 points a game in the postseason throughout his career? 26 points. On 45% shooting and 41% from three-point range. Now, obviously, those are numbers that dwindle just a touch from what he does during the regular season because he's a career 43% shooter from three-point range. Kyrie's been shooting 40% over the last 2 seasons. His three-point shot has improved. He's actually identical. He's at 40.1% now, just like he was last year, all right? And Kyrie's a bad boy. Please don't get me wrong. The brother's all-world. I got a lot of love for his game. Steph Curry is the greatest shooter I have ever seen in my life. I have never, in all my years of watching basketball, my apologies to Reggie Miller, the great Reggie Miller. My apologies to Ray Allen. My apologies to the Ricky Pierces of the world, the Dale Ellisons of the world, the Steve Kerrs of the world, the John Paxsons of the world, the downtown Freddie Browns of the world, dating back to the 70s.
The Del Currys of the world.
The Del Currys of the world.
The Klay
Thompsons of the world. Steph Curry is the greatest shooter I have ever seen in my life because it doesn't matter where he is on the floor. It doesn't matter whether he's spotting up, coming off of screens, pulling up off the dribble. It doesn't matter. The brother throws it up, and it's usually going in.
But what about Max's argument,
listen,
though, that Kyrie's a better closer?
Kyrie is a sensational player and a sensational closer. But Steph Curry is so phenomenal, it doesn't get to a point where you have to close most of the time because of the stuff that this dude spends the vast majority of 48 minutes demoralizing you. Because how do you defend a dude that literally is a threat from the moment he walks past half court? Do you understand that Steph Curry can say, this table right here could be half court? And the second this man touches the ball at half court,
he's a threat.
You're like this, oh no. Oh, no, I don't know because he might just pull up from there. And what I'm saying is in today's NBA game, Kyrie is the dude, Max, if we talking Rutgers Park, if we talking West 4th Street, if we talking
Kyrie all day.
I mean, it's Kyrie all day, every day. He'll dance on you, the handle's nasty. He's all world. We get all of that. But Steph Curry is that dude in today's game where you have to shoot. I mean, shooting is just everything. This dude is the greatest to ever do it. That's my issue.
Couple things.
That's why I can't go with Kyrie.
Steph changed the game. There's no two ways about it. He's the greatest shooter of all time. Mobile artillery unit. Steve Nash 2.0, right? Like, he's just different. But those playoff numbers you mentioned,
Right.
a lot of those are early round matchups against teams that have no chance against that Golden State juggernaut.
Well, the man did average over 25 in the finals.
And I was the one arguing when I was on Sports Nation. Steph is taking over from LeBron right now. In any other era, that wouldn't be true. But the way the game is played today, I said at the time, this is Steph's world. LeBron shouldn't get the lead in Space Jam. Steph should. Steph's still it's his story now. And I was proven wrong when it mattered most. Averaging those numbers in the finals, Stephen A., we see he's not the same guy. And I take no pleasure in it. I'm rooting for Steph. I love Steph, one of my favorite players to watch, ever. But he hasn't been as good as his normal self when you needed him most. Now, Kyrie has elevated in the finals. And if you're talking about the highest leverage moments, and it's close in other situations. And one more thing.
Go ahead.
Steph plays defense more consistently than Kyrie.
Okay.
Steph is an underrated.
Be careful, you're making my argument for me.
Steph is an underrated
right.
team defender.
Okay.
However, in high leverage moments, when you need them both to turn on the defense, Kyrie's a better defender. Kyrie is capable of playing defense at a higher level than Steph, and he does that when you need him to do it the most.